Hey everyone, and welcome to this SolidWorks robotic arm tutorials in which we will model these two parts in SolidWorks. So let's begin. So first open a new part file and click OK button. And I don't like working in this environment, so I will change the color. So you need to select this option, then right click on the scenes and click edit scene, and you can change the color from here. So select this image and click on none, and also uncheck the reflection as well. Make sure that you're working in mmgs as units, and then click on the top plane and click on sketch. After that, select the circle and create the circle at the origin, then specify the diameter of the circle, which is 100 millimeters. And after that, you need to go to features and select extruded boss base to specify the length of extrusion, which is 35 millimeters, and then you can check this box from here. Okay, so if you want to change the color, you can change it from here, and this is an optional thing. You can specify any color you like, or if you don't want to, it's up to you. Then select the fillet tool from here and specify the radius of the fillet as 10 millimeter, and only specify this one edge and check the box. Okay, now on the other side we need to create the shell. So select the shell and you need to select this face and specify the parameter as 2 millimeters and enable the show preview so that you can see it in the yellow color. So shell has been applied, as you can see it from here. Now select this face and click on sketch. Okay, now for reference we need a center line. So I will select here a midpoint line, and I will create a midpoint line here at this origin. So this should be construction line, or you can say center line, and this should be vertical. So I will assign a vertical relation as well. Now I will select the center rectangle, and using this center line I will create a rectangle here and a rectangle here on the center line. Then I will select the smart dimensioning tool. The length of this line is going to be 12, and similarly this is going to be 12, and height of both rectangles are going to be 4.5. so this line is 4.5, and also this line is 4.5. Okay, now select this line, and to origin point the distance is going to be 6 millimeters, and from this line to origin the distance is going to be 17. Okay, and now we need to go to features, select extruded boss base and specify the length of extrusion, and make sure that this is in upward direction, the extrusion direction. This arrow should be upward. So this is going to be 6.5, and then you can check the box. Okay, now rotate this and select this face and click on sketch. We will create a hole here. So select the circle and create the circle at the origin. Specify the diameter as 6 millimeters. Then we need to cut it, so I will go to features, select extruded cut. I will specify through all, and then I will check the box. So this base part has been created, and now we need to create the another part, but before that we should be saving it. So go to file, click on save as, and I will create here a folder named robotic arm. Go into it and save this file as base. Now I will cross it from here. I will open a new part file. Okay, so select the top plane and click on sketch. Make sure that you're working in mmgs units, and create a circle at the origin. Specify the diameter as 100. Then go to features and select extruded boss base. Specify the length of extrusion as 2 millimeters and check the box. Okay, If you want to apply any appearance, you can apply any appearance. This is an optional step. Okay, now select this face and click on sketch and create two circles here at the origin like this. Now specify the diameter of both of these as 96 millimeters and 94 millimeter. So this is going to be 94. Then go to features, select extruded boss base, specify the length of extrusion as 4 millimeters and make sure that this is in upward direction like this, and then check the box. Okay, now select this face again and click on sketch. I would require reference line, so I will create center line. From this point to here you will find a yellow dot at the edge and another one here. Make sure that they are horizontal, so assign horizontal relation to both of these lines. Then I will specify the length of this line as 11 millimeters. And now I would require an arc. So what I will do, I will press the escape button. I will select this edge, the external edge, and select the convert entities. So you will see this turn into blue. Okay, now I will create a line that is basically touching the outer circle. It should be horizontal, so select this line and make relation horizontal. Then I will specify the length of this line as 6.01 millimeters, and the distance between these two lines is going to be 5 millimeters. Okay, then I will select the 3-point arc, first point, second point, third point. Okay, now I will select this point and make relation tangent. Then I will select the mirror entities in this window. I will select this line and this arc, and in this window, which is mirror about, I will select this reference center line, and it's gonna get mirrored like this. Now I will make a circle here and specify the diameter, which is going to be 5 millimeters, and then from this point to the center of the circle, the distance is also going to be 5 millimeters. And now I will select the trim entities. I will select the power trim and trim this outer area. Then I will select the circular pattern. Okay, so if I go down and make sure that you have checked the equal spacing, and in this last window, this one, I will select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entities. And if I zoom out and if I go to the top window, in parameters, make sure that you're selecting this center point, or if it is not working, then you can select the circular edge. Okay, you can increase this number if you want to, but I would require only 4, and then I will check the box. Now we need to extrude it, so go to feature, select extruded boss base, and okay, now we need to change the direction as well. It should be downward like this, and the length of extrusion should be 2 millimeters, so it can extrude it from this point to this point, and then check the box. So this part is also has been created. Now go to file, click on save as, and I will save this file as base plate. So that's all for this video, guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next tutorial.